maybe I should get an intern. That way I don't have to use one hand to hold the umbrella and the other to hold the camera. Not a comfortable situation. Cody and Buffalo playing for the boys' 3A state championship. First half, Cody wearing the white and trying to strike from long range early on. That ball was slippery because of the rain, and Neil Metters almost let one get away from him, but he went backpedal fast enough to make the save that time. The Bronx would change their strategy later on and try from the ground. Evan Kuchel gets his shot off just in time ahead of a sliding Metters for the goal, and I think someone is a little too excited. Cody is on the board first, leading 1-0. The Bronx were trying to avenge last year's title game loss and a 7-1 whipping they received from the Bison back in March. Here comes the ground strategy again, but this time Metters is able to block Kuchel's shot, and the defense was able to clear the ball out and save a goal. Moving ahead, let's try long distance again. Wyatt Fabrizio with the free kick. The ball goes off of Metters' fingertips and off the crossbar and stays in play. You'll see a few more close shaves later. Cody still led 1-0 going into halftime. Second half, both teams going in the opposite direction. Buffalo's going to take a page out of the opposition's playbook. Colin Rodriguez keeps it on the ground and gets around Morgenheimer. The net is open, and it was all too easy from there. That relieved a little frustration, and the defending state champs have tied this game up at 1 goal apiece. Later, as I mentioned, the rain made things very slippery, and goalies don't like that. Metters slips up here, but he was able to recover in time before the Bronx could cash in another one, what he wouldn't give for a towel right about now. The Bronx would stay after it. Watch the ball movement by Kuchel. He'll reverse on 2 defenders, keep the ball under control, fires from about 20 yards out, and sinks the cue ball in the back pocket. That's good work, and that's why he wears the captain's badge. Cody is surprising everyone but themselves and are back up 2-1. The Bison had to get their offense going, and they would. This free kick gets deflected, but Heimer dives in the right direction before the ball could squeeze itself inside the goalpost. He wasn't taking any chances, and that was a good idea. Buffalo started to put a stampede of shots together late in the game, but the Bronx defense was able to stand up to it. There's one save by Heimer, and then his teammate will clear the ball out. But the senior goalie still had more work to do. He just had to wait for it, and he knew it was coming right about now. Chalk up another save to his total, but he knew it wasn't over. We're down to the last few seconds of the game. The Bison with one last shot from the corner. One defender got ahead on that. Heimer is out of place. The net is open. The next shot bounces off the ground and hits the crossbar. Heimer is able to get a hand on that ball and knock it out of bounds. There's the final whistle, and that's the ball game. Let the celebration begin, and we'll do our best to keep up with it. Cody did not have the greatest of regular seasons. At one point, their record was 7-5-2. But titles are not won in the regular season. The Bronx would get their act together in the last 4 games and got the job done when it mattered the most. 2-1 was the final score. Cody wins their 3rd state title in the last 4 years and finishes the season with a record of 11-5-2.